What is up, everyone? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Make sure you hit hit the like button. More likes, more hooligans. But then drop a 1 if you can see me and hear me clearly. We've obviously been having some technical issues. The service I pay for on a regular basis is just failing me. Has been for the last 3 weeks. I have a Frankenstein of a connection going right now to try and bypass all of that and still give all the hooligans over on the website a live stream, and just I think we're running on everything but Odyssey. I didn't have a way to tie Odyssey into it. Hopefully you guys can see me and hear me and we don't have any more issues today, but what I got going on right now is not sustainable. I will not be able to continue running the live the way that I have it today. It is a nightmare. Hopefully they get this stuff all figured out for that service that I pay for. I pay so much. I pay a ton for that, and then it's got all these damn issues. Let's see. Serum, we're up on Rumble right now. I think Rumble is having issues, but I was having some sort of other issue. It has to do with that service, the service that stands between me and all of you guys on all the different platforms. They're the way I am able to multi-stream. They're having a ton of issues ever since they did that update, and it's the reason why the screen goes gray and green over on YouTube. It's the reason that Rumble was skipping for a while. It was having that like lagging issue for a while. It's on and on and on. They're trying to make it better, but either way, gotta jump through these hoops. Everything looks like it's running good for now, though. Pretty excited about that. Actually, I feel like we look really clear right now on all these platforms. What's up, True Crazy? Happy freedom. Alright, hooligans. I'm all discombobulated. I've been sitting here working nonstop to try and fix these technical problems. We'll see how this goes, because at some point we have to turn YouTube off, because we have stuff that's just too spicy for YouTube, but we'll see how that goes, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it now with the way everything's set up. We're going to be starting off with this first video titled Privacy Concerns, NYPD to use drones to monitor outdoor parties for Labor Day weekend. I think that's not infringement, it's entrapment. I don't think that they should be able to do that, because that sounds like entrapment to me, but that's what they're doing in NYPD, or out there in NYC, the NYPD out there. Then we have a video titled Legendary Singer Jimmy Buffett Dead at 76. I have no idea who that is, but he's somebody that a lot of people really like, apparently. So I figured we would add that in for anybody that knows who that is. Then we have a video titled Biden's America is taxing people to be censored. An expert warns, talking about schools and whatnot. College, universities, things like that, bringing in people who are there to dictate what is and what is not misinformation and disinformation and other free speech that they don't like, and they can put a mean, scary label on and take it away. Then we have a video titled Biden defends Glitch McConnell's health, saying it's part of his recovery. That's a short video there. And then the last video we're going to show on YouTube is titled After the Moon, India launches rocket to study the sun. I don't know about all that. I seen the India footage of them landing on the moon, and it looked like video game footage from the 90s. I don't know. It looked less real than what we see over, what NASA puts out, and that stuff doesn't look real to me either, but it looks even less real from India. So apparently they're sending a rocket to the sun to study the sun or something. I don't really know. We're going to find out together, though. Then we're going to shut off YouTube, or we're going to try to, and we are going to talk about Takiana Young. I think that's her name, or Takina, I don't know how. Somebody. This person is a 20-year-old pregnant black woman who was fatally shot by a police officer in Blendon Township, Ohio. Yesterday, I think. Yesterday was the first? I think it was yesterday. She was shot and killed, and there was protesters in the streets and stuff, which I didn't know about it till today. But we got 2 videos to talk about that. Maybe it's another George Floyd situation. Not quite sure, but we can't show it on YouTube because we have the body cam footage. It's too much for YouTube. YouTube's communist guidelines are too soft for what we do. Anyways, that is the schedule of the day. Let's read through the platforms, make sure everything is running smoothly, and then we'll go ahead and get her started. What's up, everyone, over on jeffmaclive.com? What's up, Annette? Chrissy Stars, is that you with the name all discombobulated there? You're gonna have to do a refresh. You're gonna have to refresh the page and put your name in so we know who you are. Either way, I appreciate all of you guys being here on the website. Oh my goodness, reading through here. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Happy freedom. What's up, everyone, over on Rumble? Once again, I want to check and make sure we're still live. Yeah, we're live. Live and clear. What's up, everyone, over on Rumble? What's up, Fitzy? What's up, Serum? What's up, Breezy? What's up, Pumpkin? What's up, Zero? What's up, True Crazy? What's up, Plastic Quack? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, Dan? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Bizarro? I see hooligans all circulating around, try and figure out where we're still alive and what's going on. What's up, Ghostly? What's up, Dutton? Appreciate all of you guys being here. What's up, Snooks? What's up, Baby Boomer? Baby Boomer, yeah. I think Rumble is having issues, but I was having issues outside of the platforms. What's up, everyone, over on Kick? What's up, DeBroza? What's up, Serum? What's up, P11? Appreciate you guys being here. We're going to get stuff worked out for Odyssey also. It's another thing that has to do with that service. I was working with their tech team yesterday. Whatever's going on with Odyssey is not on their end. I think it has to do with that service that I was having problems with today. Hopefully they get this stuff fixed. $50 a month is too much to have problems 3 weeks nonstop. I eat, sleep, and breathe tech issues. I should work for Dell or something. What's up, everyone, over on Twitch? What's up, Grey Wolf? What's up, Stern? Happy freedom. Appreciate you guys being here. How's it looking over on GoofTube? What's up, everyone, over on YouTube? Happy freedom, all of you hooligans. What's up, Crackshot? Okay, hold on. I gotta zoom in because I can't read the names over here. Ka-chow. What's up, No Mandates? What's up, Black Sheep? What's up, Eagles RC? What's up, Damon Walker? What is your name? What's up, Destinotics? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Proud Patriot Girly? What's up, Jerry? Happy freedom, all of you hooligans. What's up, Patriot Roy D? Appreciate you being a part of the live. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this started. I feel like I've been sitting here a million years trying to figure all this stuff out. Go get you a Free the Orange Eagle t-shirt. Or if that's not your style, go check out the Screaming Goat t-shirt. It's the mascot when Klaus Daniels isn't around. Oops. Come on now, do the thing. So we're going to start off with this first video titled Privacy Concerns. NYPD to use drones to monitor outdoor parties for Labor Day weekend. Sounds crazy. Let's get it started.
Welcome back to this special edition of Hannity. Now, if you're having a Labor Day party in New York City this weekend, you may have some unwanted visitors from above. The NYPD will be using drones to monitor outdoor parties this Labor Day weekend. The department said the drones will help officers determine the severity of noise complaints so they know what to prioritize over the busy weekend. Now, the move is predictably drawing backlash from the community and raising concerns over whether this violates police surveillance laws. Here now with reaction, Fox News contributors Leo Terrell and David Webb. Gentlemen, both, thanks for being here. Leo, you're an attorney. Is this civil liberties encroachment here that you could be out there with your friends, make a little bit of noise? It's Labor Day weekend and the NYPD drones above you?
Let me be very clear. Thanks for that question, Pete. 30 years as a lawyer, civil rights lawyer. There's no privacy concern. These civil liberty attorneys just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy. Above in the sky, it is constitutionally legal, and I'll tell you right now, it is effective, not just for Labor Day, do it 24/7. You're in New York City, a crime capital of the country. Run them 24/7. This is just talk. Expect to hear systemic racism that is targeted towards people of color. That's a lie. It is constitutional legal, Pete, for these drones. Have them 24/7 every day in New York City.
I don't want them watching me 24/7. David, Leo's probably, I'm sure he's right. He knows the Constitution and that better than I. But really the thought in New York of this around all the time. I mean, it's one thing to monitor traffic or if you've got an incident, but if it's a party on a holiday weekend, doesn't that feel like a bit much?
Yeah, it is a bit much. And Leo, I think you realize this. Katz versus United States, 1967. Yeah, you're not given that expectation of privacy when you're out in public. How they get past the search and seizure, if they saw something happening, that might be up for debate. But let's look at where this is going to be, the landscape of New York City and what you have to navigate as an operator of a drone in any form, whether you're close by or using the camera, building heights, obstacles, many other things. And then add to this the fact that doing Jouvert, which is a very big celebration, it starts early in the morning, later on in the day, it might get a little bit rowdy. What if people start trying to take drones down? I'm being very practical about this. They're in areas where there are people with illegal guns. And what if they start shooting? What goes up must come down. And unfortunately, Leo, I think you've even seen this in LA, time to time, right? New Year's Eve. People do this. Unfortunately, I think they're driving this bigger than it needs to be, rather than having on-the-ground policing, police officers who know the neighborhood, maybe know who the troublemakers are, can keep an eye out. They need to really think about this another way.
Leo, is this basically the drone flies, collects information, provides for probable cause or reasonable suspicion, and then you could send uniformed officers there? Is that the idea?
That's exactly the idea. Let me tell my best friend here, Florida versus Riley. It's a U.S. Supreme Court case. Drones are constitutionally legal. Look, it serves as a deterrent. It's a deterrent. It's a warning out there. We don't want crime. We don't want shootings. We don't want assaults. We don't want that. And we're telling the criminals who've been coddled in New York, we're going to watch you. Airspace is public. There's no expectation of privacy. So it serves as a great deterrent. And given the fact that we're talking about New York City, case closed. You need more help to support the police in New York City. They're basically not supported, and there's no respect for law enforcement. It provides a step before the law enforcement goes in there. I applaud the police.
David, last word real quick. Are you going to have a Labor Day party worthy of a drone?
I'm going to have a Labor Day party worthy of an American flag flying high, because you, I, and Leo, we labor all week long and we get it done. But, you know, Leo's right about the deterrent factors and all of that. But, Leo, you also know this. Putting people in the crowd, on the ground, you have an operator. They're already lacking police officers in New York. I think they need to find a balance here, but they do need to be careful of the reaction that could come from the crowd.
All right, love you both. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Thank you, guys. All right, unfortunately, that's all the time we have.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey.
I don't know. That sounds like entrapment to me. What is the point of having drones in the sky to monitor free citizens as they celebrate Labor Day weekend? Like, you should be doing other things to lower crime, not having drones in the sky. We're going to monitor everyone. It's for your own safety. Like, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's the same reason why cops don't be parking outside of bars to bust drunk drivers and stuff. It's entrapment. They can't do that. So I don't understand what the point of surveilling Labor Day backyards for what? For what? Because I'm pretty sure if you saw anything illegal, that case would get thrown out because it's entrapment. You sat there and monitored them until they did something that broke the law. Then you just showed up and arrested them. You can't do that. I think it's government overreach. I don't know. They're like, it's a deterrent. No, it's an infringement on our rights. That's what it is. I don't know. They say it's not an invasion of privacy because you're outside, invisible, you know, from public area, so you're considered to not have any expectation of privacy. But I keep thinking, if you had 10-foot privacy fences, don't you have the expectation of privacy at that point? But it's hard to say. So I don't know about the infringing on your right to privacy, but it's definitely entrapment. It's absolutely entrapment. We're going to read through a chat really quick, and then we're going to move on to the next video. And at my husband Dan just joined the site today. That's awesome. Welcome, Dan. Appreciate you being here. It's awesome. What's up, Donna Sparks? Oh, actually, while I got a second, I want to give a huge shout out to Cassandra for sending me my mic kit here. This is awesome. If you don't know what this is, you got to Google it. It's like a Bluetooth mic setup, but it's for on-the-go recording. If you've ever heard a recording from your phone, it sounds like crap, and it's because the mic in your phone isn't made to do more than other than picking up your voice. That microphone will give you studio quality recordings while you're on the go, and so I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you so much, Cassandra. Appreciate you sending me that off the wish list. You're awesome. Just reading through a chat really quick before we move forward. Seppa, the garden is private, I say. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say if it's an infringement of right to privacy, because I don't know if you really do have any expectation of privacy when you're in your own backyard. I know you do inside your house, but I don't know about in the backyard if you had it fenced in or not. Fitzy, a pellet gun. You actually can't shoot that stuff down. You shoot a drone down, it's the equivalent of shooting down an aircraft. Like, you might as well just shoot down a police helicopter while you're at it, because you're going to get charged the same way. It will be considered the same thing. You shot down a police aircraft, and who knows what the charge is for that. And, I mean, in New York, I don't know. They might let you off for good behavior or something and let you off the hook. I guess it depends on what color your skin is. Well, it's to be determined. We'll say that. To be determined. Happy Freedom, Seppa. Serum, no, it's not actually Streamlabs. That's the problem, is like, I have my own program on my computer, then I stream to a company that runs a service that streams out to all the platforms that I pay to use and all this other stuff. And so it could be the destination has an issue, the service has an issue, or I'm having an issue. And if there's any weak links in the chain, the stream goes to shit. So it's quite the song and dance we have going on over here. There you are, Cassandra. Thank you so much for sending me that mic setup. You're awesome. I really appreciate it. DeRosa, they should put them drones in Maui, Hawaii. They should. Market Spy, finally free from the Matrix. Good to see you. I'll shout you and Gilded this weekend. What's up, Market Spy? Happy Freedom. I am really happy to see you. I don't know if you've noticed, but everybody really likes the Screaming Goat design that you put together. And we are asking nicely if you would make us another design, because it's badass. You do an awesome job. So yeah, definitely get a hold of me over on Gilded. We need to work some things out. People are really impressed with what you do there. What's up, Two Ruby Shoes? Happy Freedom. Appreciate you being here. I got all this anxiety. It's killing me. It's because of all the issues, and I'm trying to work it out and work good, but I can't get my mind off of it. Warcry. I'm sure that's not the goat you were asking for, but that's the goat you got. I'll sit here and flip my chapstick while looking you right in the face. That's the kind of guy I am. Right here in front of you, hooligans. Flipping my chapstick. Hard. What's up, Darkstar? Happy Freedom. I seen you come in, but I was in the middle of doing something, so I didn't get a second to say what's up to you. I really appreciate all of you guys who come in over on YouTube, but I really wish you would go to Rumble, because I really don't pay any attention to the chat on YouTube anymore. I just been hurt too many times by YouTube. It's not your hooligans' fault. You know, you hooligans have been great. And I fucking hate YouTube, and I can't stand the way they treat me over there, so you guys should take advantage of that link I got pinned to the top and come watch on a platform that doesn't hate you. Come join over on Rumble or jeffmaclive.com, whichever rubs you fancier. Snooks, oh my god, I'm very visual. You guys like that? Uh-huh. You tell everybody. I was sitting there watching Jeff Mac flip his chapstick Saturday afternoon. It's a good way to spend a Saturday, I'll tell you what. There you are, Dan. Welcome. Phone problems, that's a normal thing. Phone problems is what phones are for. We're going to move on to this next video here. It's titled Legendary Singer Jimmy Buffett Dead at 76. It's kind of a harsh title, I feel, but I don't know much about Jimmy Buffett. I know he was a singer. I only know what I know from watching this video prior to here we are now. There we go. No. I rewound it, and there's like just a clip of some sort of military stuff going on. I got it blurry. YouTube thinks there might kind of sort of be a firearm on the screen. Oh, we're all toast. So I think we got it, though. We're going to be good to go. All right, hooligans, let's get her started.
Legendary musician and business mogul Jimmy Buffett has passed away. This morning, we're remembering the singer behind classics like Margaritaville, who turned his love of sailing, surfing, and the beach life into a billion-dollar business empire. Marianne Rafferty joins us with more. Marianne.
Good morning, Will, Rachel, and Pete. Overnight, a message was posted on Jimmy Buffett's social media pages saying, quote, Jimmy passed away peacefully on the night of September 1st, surrounded by his family, friends, music, and dogs. He lived his life like a song till the very last breath and will be missed beyond measure by so many. Buffett was a two-time Grammy nominee, recording more than 50 albums, most of them going gold, platinum, or multi-platinum. He's best known for hit songs like It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere, Come Monday, Cheeseburger in Paradise, and Margaritaville, just to name a few. Buffett turned the beach lifestyle into a billion-dollar business empire known for his chain of Margaritaville restaurants, Landshark beer, and an apparel line, and more. His death comes just months after he was hospitalized for an unspecified medical issue. The exact cause of his death has not been released. Jimmy Buffett leaves behind his wife, who he's been married to since 1977, and his 3 children, plus a legion of fans known as parrot heads. Buffett's 50-plus year-long legacy will live on forever through his music. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Marianne.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I mean,
Yeah, I don't know who Jimmy Buffett was, but it kind of seems like the man. A lot of people like him. Had $1 billion worth of assets and stuff that he left behind to his family. Seemed like he lived a full and happy life. I mean, 76, excuse me. It's a lot, it's longer down the line than most of us will make it. I got high hopes. My grandpa was like 94 when he kicked the bucket. My grandma was 92. I'm like, I have to hit 90. I have to. Like, it's my goal now. In all reality, I imagine I'll kick the bucket at 60. I'm thinking like 63, I might just call it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But it seemed like that's a pretty long, happy life there. It's unfortunate. And it seems like that's a common thing. Like all of a sudden something happens, go to the doctor, get diagnosed, 2 weeks later, kick the bucket. It's not good, but it has a lot to do with our environment, all the gadgets we stick to our head near our nuggets, and all the terrible food we eat. Think you're going to the doctor for a checkup, next thing you know you're keeling over and they're trying to figure out what kind of box you want to be put in. It's no good. Pumpkin, he made good music. See, I might have to actually check it out. In his honor today. I don't have much else going on after the live. What's up, Hunter Crofter? Happy freedom. What's up, Sky Bear? Appreciate you being here. Serum, if my girlfriend goes to Michigan and comes back smelling like coconut, I know who to blame. Hold on, son. This is almond oil, okay? This is almond oil. It's not coconut. And I got, I'm a good guy, okay? I got more integrity than that. You don't sleep with brother's girlfriend, okay? It's you don't do those kind of things. I got too much. I got too much of that. I can't do it. Can't do it. But maybe we'll send some hooligans and she can be accompanied. She can have a few bodyguards around her. Keep her safe if she comes to Michigan. Tell her to stay away from Flint. The water's still fucked up over there. They'll never fix that. While old man Walter and Hyena Harris walk around like, infrastructure. Yeah. Keep talking about it. They're like, did you know that the water's got lead in it? Flint does. Flint knows. You guys gonna do anything about that? Nah. No, they won't. What's up, Matthew? Happy freedom. Welcome over to Rumble. Dan, he was a great musician and performer for his time. That's what I'm thinking about doing, is looking up live performances. You can read a lot of personality of how people perform and stuff like that. I want to know more about him, since he seems like a good person. That sounds awesome, Marcus Spy. That sounds awesome. Oh man, you had your account hijacked? Well, we'll have to talk about that in Gilded. I don't want to talk about it on the live because they watch the way we talk about that stuff. They watch live streamers and stuff so they can try and learn things and come hijack your stuff. We'll talk about it on Gilded. I'm sorry to hear that though. The cyber attacks are out of control. I feel like if you cyber attack somebody, you should be charged with terrorism or something like that, because it's a mess. It is a mess to deal with that kind of stuff. And there's nobody to help you, and once you get beyond it, there's no consequence for the people that, do that stuff to you. It's just a name on a screen somewhere, some IP address that was pinged while using a VPN. Like, no, you should be charged with terrorism if you hit somebody through a cyber attack. Crackshot, cyber civil war? No, it's not civil war. This is international. I'm like, I get hit from New York, New Jersey, California, Oregon, and then everywhere else is outside of the country, like Brazil, Russia, China, those places. My security notifies me. I have real-time lurking, so like when you guys go on the website and stuff, I know right where you are. I know right when you log in. I know where you're standing geographically. I know all that stuff. Just in case people are trying to get at me. The cyber attack stuff is unreal. It is unreal. There needs to be some harsh punishment for people who get caught doing that stuff. You wouldn't attack me in person, you catch these hands. Now you gotta do it over the internet. Sissy. Soft cyber attacks. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna move on to this next video. It's titled, Biden's America is taxing people to be censored, an expert warns. I don't know why anybody's paying for university at this point. I'm paying for it because I already went, but I wouldn't go. Not the way the world is today. No way. Go there just to be indoctrinated, come out a communist. No thank you. Not me. Not me. Alright, hooligans, let's get her started.
Boston University just hired a prominent disinformation expert, Joan Donovan. Appointed her to its College of Communication. Now, Donovan was fired from Harvard University after she appeared to attack academic freedom. Nicholas Giordano is a professor at Suffolk Community College and joins me now. What is this misinformation/disinformation person doing at BU?
Well, unfortunately, she's going to be in the classroom, and Donovan has a history of statements where she says misinformation is nothing more than a product of the right-wing agenda controlled by the right-wing media ecosystem. So it's about indoctrination and censorship of points of view. The concerning thing is at Campus Reform, we've reported how 80% of students self-censor themselves out of fear of retribution and intimidation by administrators, professors, student groups, but it has broader societal implications. In 2021, the Biden administration released the National Strategy for Countering Domestic Terrorism, where it stated misinformation causes domestic violent extremism, and that they have to control the supply and demand of information online. So they enlisted academia in order to combat misinformation to the tune of millions of taxpayer dollars. So you and I are paying for us to be censored. And in one of the grant applications, the University of Dayton stated that Fox News, the Christian Broadcasting Network, and Heritage Foundation are the initial seeds of extremism in the United States. So this is what we're paying for. It's really extraordinary. So we see stifled debate, no discourse, and it's the groupthink mentality that college campuses are promoting. And unfortunately, there's not enough professors that are speaking out against this.
You will think this way or else. I've got another one for you, Nicholas. San Diego schools encouraged young students to secretly identify as transgender or non-binary without telling their parents, without their parents' permission. You know, what are we going to do about this?
Well,
that is outrageous.
Well, it's Orwellian in 1984. Don't trust your parents. You know, you have to trust the entities, right? The schools, the government. I mean, my two children, I have to give permission to give them Tylenol or to go on the field trip. But we're going to pretend that it's okay for a child to make life-altering decisions and the parents not be informed about it?
And that they're encouraging the kids. Don't say anything.
Absolutely. And that, understand, they're planting seeds in the student's mind not to trust their parents. And so what effect does that have on the totality of the society? Now, at a time where academic proficiency is at all-time lows, you'd think they'd focus on trying to bring students up to speed in reading and mathematics. We just got a report that at the college level, students are at 9th grade levels of mathematics.
We had a story earlier this week about a young person who was a trans, thought she was trans, and then later she was not a trans.
She was 11.
And the mother was never told about all of this, and the mother sued and won $100,000. I can see this happening again.
And the daughter re-identified as a woman.
That's right.
And the mother should have gotten more than $100,000 to send a message, because what they're doing is they're damaging children. I mean, let's be honest here. Children are not going to make the best decisions at 9, 10, 11 years old. They have no idea what they really want in life, and we're not allowing them to grow. Instead, they're forcing an agenda on these children, and it really is going to bode horribly for this country, especially over the next 5 to 10 years when we see the results of this.
I think there's going to be an avalanche of lawsuits against therapists, the companies that make the gender-changing medications, the surgeons who perform this kind of thing, and the teachers and the school boards. It's coming, an avalanche of lawsuits.
There has to be
and
accountability.
I welcome it, quite frankly. I really do.
Absolutely.
Nicholas, you're all right. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
He said, "You're all right. Your brain works. You're all right." No. Administrators on what is and what is not misinformation and disinformation. I keep reminding everyone the government is making a new 3-letter agency that's what they're for, is to detect misinformation and disinformation. I caught on to when Elon had posted about it a few months ago. I keep bringing it up so people don't forget. It's not in working order yet from what I understand, but it's like another CIA. But it's so they can go after misinformation and disinformation. I don't know how, they just do that as a way to get around free speech. It's the same thing like with guns. They say, oh no, we don't want to take your guns away, but it can't have this magazine, it can't have this front attachment, the grip can't look like this, it can't have this kind of stock, it can't have this kind of sight, it can't have this kind of ammo, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't bring it here, you can't have it on your person. And they make so many rules, it's like, yeah, you can have it, but you can't do anything with it. There's nothing you can do with it, otherwise you'll go to jail. And that's how they get around it. So they can't take your speech away. So then they'll say, well, we're not against free speech, we're only against hate speech, we're only against misinformation, we're only against disinformation. And then they label everything under those categories and then take your free speech away. That's how they're doing it. It's nonsense. You got to stand against it. What I'm looking forward to is like the new grunge era that's going to come, like with music and movies and all that stuff, where it's going to be a whole movement about rebellion. That's what's going to happen. And there's so much censorship, there's so much policy, there's so much community guidelines on everything, that we're going to run into an era of time where it's cool to rebel. That's coming back. I can already see it. Like Eminem came out and everybody was shocked, couldn't believe the things that he was saying. It was so terrible, and that's what made him so famous. Well, now everybody's soft and stupid again. Everyone's really reserved and scared to speak and scared to think and scared to do, because there's so much consequence for every little thing and you're being judged on everything. And eventually we're going to have this movement where people are just over it. They're like, you can do what, I think we're going to move into an era that's like that. It's going to be the bounce back. It's going to I feel like it's inevitable. Either we go into full-blown communism and they have to just work us over for every little thing we say, or prior to that happening, prior to a full-on lockdown, we're going to have pushback. We're going to have rebellion, and it will be the mainstream. It'll be the mainstream. People will just want to rebel. Captain Seamus, happy freedom. Rage Against the Machine became For the Machine. Yeah. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's good while it's good, but then it's not. Look at Eminem. Eminem's the same way. Well, let's see if we can reconnect.